The Madman!
None are stronger than I.
I have this theory that Warrior in the new arena isn't gonna be too bad. I mean, all the classes are just getting like good cards, bad cards, and medium cards, right? So it doesn't matter that Warrior has more bad cards. Apparently Warrior has the second highest win rate now. Wow. I don't agree with the arena sites ratings of Flurry. I'm gonna just pick I'm gonna pick the card that both sites are rating the worst one. And I'll go Voodoo Doc. All two weapons from the deck. I would have picked that if this were older arena. Like as in with the super OP cards, because then you always get weapons. I'm tempted to still pick Forge of Souls. Honestly, if the Warrior doesn't get like 3 weapons in it, probably dead in the water anyways. So Forge of Souls in theory is a very good card then. If only it wasn't up against such a good card. We're going big though. I feel it. I feel it. Ah, punished. Well, Lone Champion. I think Lone Champion is better than Dragon Slayer, so this is overall a win. I hold a lot of respect for Dark Iron Dwarf, but Slam is good with that fishies. That was a very close call. I could have picked any of them, really. Proto. These are all some pretty close picks. Cleave, I suppose. Good with fishies. Good by itself. These last few picks have all really accomplished what this new arena is doing. Like, every single one of the choices, all 3 cards are very, very close to each other. I keep picking the one that's rated the lowest by the arena sites. I mean, it's all like debatable since it's all such within a narrow band. We need the big stuff, so I'm gonna pick Bone Drake. Also a good reason why Dragon Slayer is good. You see a lot of Bone Drake. This card is big by itself, so I want a big... At this point, since I have 0 big cards, I want a big card, which hopefully gives another big card. This is probably the best one. Guess at least we have some synergy with it. At the moment, I have a control deck. The heal bot doesn't really have a downside. I have the fishes, but I don't think I want to pick Whirlwind. That's okay. Hey, Blazing Longsword. This card is pretty good. Oh, I just realized I actually did end up picking Forge of Souls. Oh, Fiery War Axe. And now I have 2 weapons. With the Wasp. And I have 1 Dragon. Good luck getting it with that. Galaka or Fisherman. I do have spell damage cards. How often do I see pirates? Not very often. Loot. I'll go Coda. There's a lot of good things to eat out there. For Sludge, even a 5s now. Gets me my late game that I need. Blood Razor. Also works with the fishes, also works with the Forge of Souls. Right now I have 1, 2 weapons in the deck. 3rd weapon would really help out the consistency of Forge of Souls. I'd love to pick all 3, but I'll pick the one that's rated the lowest, I suppose. Looker, I suppose. Or maybe Horror, because I need a big card. Firehorn for big card. Arcanite Reaper, pretty good. That's basically 2 executes, right? Alright, 5th weapon. Is that too many weapon? I don't think we pick Reaper here. The Hydra is probably anti-my style, so I go Gadget here. Our Devil Sword is good late game, as this is... It looks like a control warrior. Our Lord, nice 7-drop, I suppose. Yeah, look, it's under Blazing Longsword. Last but not least, yeah, Spellstone is really good, I think. So in short, this is a control warrior with a great curve and with high quality cards. Use the weapons to get card advantage. Late game I'll be low in health, but that's what armor up is for. I think this deck will do pretty well. I'll guess 10. Against a mage, I'd rather not keep Voodoo Doc. I'll use that as actual healing. That's interesting. I hadn't realized that the arena ratings had changed so much, but the new arena ratings have Shaman as the #1 class and Warrior as #2, and maybe that's just purely because of Crackling Doom and Blazing Longsword, well, along with the, evenizing out of all the card picks, of course. Well, I mean, why would I choose Defender when I can skip the middleman? I have plenty of plays on 3. In very very control warrior fashion, I'm gonna armor up instead of tempoing out the lone champion here. There's no real rush. Blazing Longsword cleans up everything. I might not even do anything here, just develop Giant Wasp. No point to lone champion since everything dies to Blazing Longsword anyways. This is interesting. Oh, rewarded with the Lesser Mithril Spellstone. That wasn't even part of my calculations.
Someone call for the doctor.
Good job, Voodoo Doctor. Excellent value. Not that flame strike. Probably. Turn 7 ping. Turn 6 was ping too. Alright, well. He's so far behind on tempo at this point that I'm willing to, if he flame strikes, I'll just take 2 5-1s and then Magma Rage him to death. Oh, not to mention this guy actually. Oh crap! Oh no! It's 5 to everything! Oh, that's right!
I don't need any of you.
Like, wait a second, Mage doesn't have that card. Oh, of course. It had to be exactly that for his play to make any sense.
I bring life.
For me! Smelly fish! Yummy fish! Smelly fish! Yummy fish! You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell. Reality woven.
Losing those 2 5/5s for free. It definitely cost the game. And I guess I'll play Historian to check.
Once upon a time.
I must choose Ruktar Ogar. A real snake.
I'm actually gonna keep my minions all around. I'll do it that way. Our Lord's not really worth keeping around.
A
Blood Razor is a pretty good card. Do I want to keep it? I mean, Blazing Longsword is even better. Come on, another Spy Historian.
Greetings, traveler. Greetings.
Drink with me, friend.
Smelly fish! Yummy fish!
So basically, I could use Cleave to clear off a 2-3. That doesn't seem right. I could also hit that in fishes, but I'm gonna just save these two together. You really don't want to deal with a minion coming out that's +2/+2 right now, so I'll avoid killing that for a turn. That's gonna be rewarded. Oh, I could play Kodo instead. The Kodo's got a target, and it's on 5. Alright. And I can always hold Cleave Fishes.
I'm not ready.
I do not want to spend only 2 mana this turn. Could take 11. Possibly lethal, though. Well, guess we'll do this. Now, let's see you get past this guy. Time for Control Warrior to play its huge bombs at the end. Like Tarlord, Elnet Eldritch Heart.
My shield for Argus.
A bomb.
Terror absolute. Flash fail.
Playing his non-taunt minions in the middle.
You call that
Good player?
Flash fails.
done?
And I want to protect. I guess it's something like this.
This beast will not be tamed.
I've got a huge
Oh yes, crushing my best 2 cards.
a game. So kind of you to join me.
Oh man, time to get the beat down with the Atish. Atish. Well, that was close. Let's keep Cleave as a catch-up.
Greetings, traveler. Greetings.
Blazing Longsword. You know, I probably should have compared in my review Blazing Longsword to Cleave instead of to Consecration. Ooh. Big warrior. And warrior.
To my side.
I think I'll just hit Leok with the Blazing Longsword twice.
I don't need any of you.
I'll find some way to use the coin someday. And that day is today. Or is it? Yeah, I don't need to use the weapon.
For me.
But I just love stomping on snakes. So there's the question on turn 4. Wouldn't equipping... Or turn 3. Wouldn't equipping War Axe into Killing Beetle into Coin Kodo on Leok been better? No, it's neither better nor worse. I mean, you can see, hopefully, that this line has turned out better for me. And for attack, or Divine Shield. Divine Shield pretty good here. Probably should have put that in the middle. Now I'll be sad if I get crushed. Always crushing walls. Someday I'll get punished and then I'll be like, okay, fine, I'm gonna start paying attention to crushing walls.
I'm warning you. I'm unstable.
See, I don't want that to kill off the Kodo. And I think I want my heal bot to not be the target. So the plan is to play Loot Hoarder, attack with the Kodo, and then play heal bot.
What now?
Mind if I roll knee?
For me.
I can leave that alive. He'll die to Blazing Longsword swing plus cleave, or just something on the board. I have a lot of weapons, but the main bottleneck is finding the mana to equip them. That happens to be really good for a swing and a cleave. Or a Kodo.
The grave buys you no rest.
Or both. Fire everything. And also hit the cleave. That's pretty sick. That's pretty sweet.
Astounding. Well fought.
This deck is so good that Fiery War Axe is my 4th best 3-drop. And for that reason, I'll mulligan it. Just double thinking about that. Thinking twice. The other reason is I can always draw Fortress Souls. Should I use the coin on turn 1? I mean, I do have a pretty straightforward 2-drop Fortress Souls into one of the 3s. I'm bound to draw one of them. In fact, I'm guaranteed to draw one of them. Nah, I'm gonna save it. Reason being, if he ends up playing a 3-2, I'd like to Blazing Longsword it, instead of having the Tuskar Fisherman die. Blazing Longsword really rewards you for not having minions out. This is like is this the 3rd or 4th game that I've gone second? I don't remember. But I have not used the coin a single time, is what I do remember. Oh, I didn't get the Fiery War Axe. Okay, so this is a case where Blood Razor is superior. Guess we'll just play a stealth guy. I take things at my own pace. This trading into the 4-3 isn't that bad. But I have to imagine that right now this is causing him problems. I'll just play Blood Razor. Why not coin it last turn then? Because now I have a stealth minion out ready to kill his 4-drop. If he played a 5 health 4-drop, I would have traded.
Get 'em, boys.
Ooh, that's a blazing longsword, beautiful target. But there's a problem with it. I'm just willing to take the 6 damage here, it's fine. Take Snapgel will handle this. So I take 8 damage from the first minion. I'll take 6 damage from this minion. What I'm most afraid of is a hard removal, but Snapgel might actually draw the hard removal, and then I can Tarlord. I feel like I'm strangling him with this stealth poison at the moment, so things are probably going okay. Do get pretty hard countered by hard removal right now. The opponent does have a lot of cards. Oh, nice. Fortunately, no hard removal. Blooddecker can deal 2 damage, kinda cool, but I can't swing the Blood Razor while my 2/1 is on the board. Maybe he feels like he's strangling me. Who is the strangler here? Who knows? Who's strangling who? Who's strangling whom? Ooh, grammar opportunity. I mean, I'm strangling him from being able to play big minions, and he's strangling me from being able to equip a weapon.
Smelly fish! Yummy fish!
Wow, Tuskar Fisherman actually coming in pretty good there. Voodoo Dokmai, that's yeah. The Wasp was just sitting there, ready to slay the big minion that he's got someday. I do need to make sure Wasp goes into a sufficiently big minion, because I'm running out of cards.
Swiftly.
My mother does love this face.
You call that a weapon? Huh? Call for the doctor.
A fierce thinker.
His Blood Razor. It's a big minion waiting room.
Ash to ash.
This has happened before, and it will happen again. I like to imagine this rogue is extremely frustrated right now. It's a very patient Wasp. He's trying to bait out his big minion with a Volcanosaur at this point. Interesting. So we can deduce that every single other big minion, and we can deduce that he's got even bigger stuff. Now the main problem is how I'm going to deal with the big minion number 2. I don't really know yet. Probably by killing him. That sounds good. Stealth was the number 2 choice there. Or possibly number 1, depending on whether or not he has hard removal here. The main problem with stealth is I don't have lethal with Reaper in that. Whereas Reaper hitting him in the face twice and then Blazing Longsword to the face is still representing lethal. So I have lethal already, it's not like I need to push it to turn faster, I think. I'll just go with the strong play.
I am one with the candle.
And that's lethal. Oh, we did it! We got the Historian and the Drake together.
Once upon a time.
Wow, even the middle one isn't actually bad, given this deck. I can see myself getting beaten up pretty hard with this hand. Why not live to be able to cast Ysera? Why not live to be able to cast Primordial Drake?
Twist.
Smelly fish! Yummy fish!
Nice and smooth ride to the big stuff. I didn't need the taunt yet, so Drake's better play. That's a fine use of Hex. 4 mana dealing with 6. I think he understands that the health totals don't matter at all in this game. I might trade the 2/2 into that 5/3 since it's threatening my Bone Drake. I'm looking for a weapon. Longsword is actually not good though. That though is good. Means it can keep the wasp hidden. Keep strangling this guy.
Mind if I roll knee?
Wait, Totem? Guess he didn't have 7 mana to spend? Totem into Crackling Doom? Scratch, scratch, scratch. Well, that's definitely the strongest play I can make right now, Mithril Spellstone. Oh, also I got Bone Drake off Bone Drake, that's pretty sweet. I wonder if I'm too much of a dreamer. Like, Greater Mithril Spellstone is right around the corner. This is a classic combination. I'm gonna play this very controlly. No tempo at all for me. Was that played for 8 mana? Oh no, he has... Alright, he's overloaded. I'm dumb. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot he was overloaded this turn. Usually after Crackling Doom, they have a board.
Come, try your luck.
Fine as this. This is a good combination. Gorgeous souls, lesser mithril spellstone, weapons.
You call that a weapon?
Just playing a nice, calm control warrior game. It's nice, calm control shaman game. Back.
Delicious spider. I don't need any of you. So
Gonna try to keep holding these as the combo. Let everything in my hand combos of Sleep with the Fishes. Very spell heavy shaman there. Okay. Just to get the 3-5 out. Not bad. I think I'm in good enough shape that I'll be willing to use the cleave to basically gain 3 health. I haven't seen a single, well, I was about to say I haven't seen a single bad card yet. It could be a pre-patch deck. But there is a shield bearer in there. The 2 volcanoes, and Alakir and Sonya. That does indicate, oh no, the Sonya was discovered. The Alakir was also discovered. 2 hacks though. Yeah. Interesting. Turn 8, he just hero paired. He almost certainly has more removal. I'm afraid to play Eldritch Heart. I wonder if it's right to just control warrior and just keep hitting him with Magma Rager until he actually plays something. Nah, I can't deal with his next threat. If I don't play this now. I can deal with it, but Primordial Drake Sleep with the Fishes is clearly not going to be good against his hand. It seems to be like 4 spells.
I was right all along.
Kodo value. Kodo pushes a bunch of damage, but we don't want to play the Kodo because I feel like he has Crackling Doom. casual 2 Volcano, 2 Crackling Doom. Oh hey, it's definitely. Let's see, his hand was Night Howler, Evolve, Wind Fury, and Dragon Slayer. Seems like I have to commit to dealing 6 damage with the Drake and then Fish's War Axe it. Not pretty. Oh no! Oh no, the healing totem! Oh my god, ruined. Oh my gosh, also taking 2 with that while I'm at it. Yeah, well, I guess you lost. Loot Hoarder against Rogue. Yeah. Rather try to search for something better. Yeah, okay.
Speak your peace, friend.
Oh, very tempo.
Smelly fish! Yummy fish!
You're gonna need to call in the big shells. Really good card to Dark Iron Dwarf. Hopefully it sticks around. Pretty unlikely for it to die here. Well, no, pretty likely actually. I mean, he could trade hit.
You call that
This guy knows where the place is.
Speak your peace.
He's almost out of cards, so Cleave Fishes is probably right. And then do I play Voodoo Doctor healing me? I think I can see better utility in healing a minion here. Or it can be also good to play that while he does not have the dagger up this time.
Speak your peace.
I don't want to take that 2 damage. Can I do it? No, I threaten lethal with this though. We'd have to have 7? That's pretty unlikely.
Out of my jungle!
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
Ugh.